Hello everyone, this is my second video on the essay Man and Nature in India, the Ecological Balance. In the first video on this essay, we had come to know that the writer Salim Ali showed his special concern in the conservation of nature. He told that human ecology is an integral part of nature conservation and man's future cannot be considered separate from that of the other life. He also told us about the facts regarding the environmental disaster. In his views, from the time man became a farmer and a hunter, man's impact on his environment became disastrous. Misuse of land caused deserts, increase in human population leads to the loss of natural resources. So, this was a short description of the earlier part of the essay. In today's video, let us know what the writer says about man and nature in India. The preceding part of the essay is in this way. The text is in an article in the Journal of the Bombay Natural History Society, M.S. Randhawa provides historical evidence to prove that in the last 2000 years there has been a progressive desiccation of northern India. In an article in the Journal of Bombay Natural History Society, M.S. Randhawa. M.S. Randhawa is a historian. He, in his an article in the Journal of Bombay Natural History Society, gives historical evidence means proof to prove that in the last 2000 years there has been a progressive means continuous desiccation means dryness resulting from removal of water of northern India. M.S. Randhawa in his an article in the journal gives a historical proof that in the last 2000 years there is a continuous dryness in northern India that is resulting from the removal of the water. As an example, he cites the changes that have occurred in the Mathura region of Uttar Pradesh. As an example, he cites means he gives example the changes that have occurred means that happened in the Mathura region of Uttar Pradesh. He gives the example of Mathura region of Uttar Pradesh. That area apparently once received over 2000 mm of rainfall as against the present 600 mm. That area, Mathura region, apparently means clearly once received over 2000 mm means millimeter of rainfall as against the present 600 mm. The writer here wants to say that in the earlier time there was more rainfall than the present times. The evidence on which Randhawa bases his thesis is mainly the sculptures of the period and specific reference in the Puranas to the Ashoka tree, Saraka, Asoka, and other moisture loving plant species whose present day distribution is restricted to areas with over 2000 mm rainfall. The evidence or the proofs on which Randhawa bases his thesis or research is mainly the sculptures of that time and specific reference in the Puranas to the Shoka tree and other moisture loving plant species whose present day distribution means these plant species are found is restricted means limited means these are found in the limited areas with over 2000 mm rainfall. The areas where there is much rainfall, in those areas these plants, moisture loving plants are found, and in this way M.S. Randhawa bases his thesis and draws the conclusion to take these references. Thus, the Mathura region appears to have degraded within historical times from an area capable of supporting luxuriant forest to one with a semi-desert type of vegetation rather similar to that of the Rajasthan desert. Thus, in this way, the Mathura region appears to have degraded. It has come to a lower state within the historical times from an area. In the earlier time, it was an area that was capable of supporting luxuriant means having much quantity of forests to one. Now that area is converting into a semi-desert that has desert type vegetation in it, rather similar to that of the Rajasthan desert. And the Mathura region now looks or is similar to the Rajasthan desert. The loss in the productivity of the land and the consequent degradation of the environment is nowhere more clearly shown than in the history of some of our endangered species of wildlife. The loss in the productivity of land. There is loss in the productivity of land and the consequent degradation. There is consequent means as a result there is degradation. There is a downward condition of the environment, and that is nowhere more clearly shown than in history of some of our endangered species of wildlife. If we see some wildlife species that are in danger at present time, if we see their history, we see how the environment has degraded or it has come to a lower position. The distribution of great Indian rhinoceros sufficiently illustrates this point. The distribution or the existence of the great Indian rhinoceros sufficiently illustrates means shows this point. This ponderous animal, ponderous means heavy, rhinoceros, that is a heavy animal now restricted to the swampy river rain forest of a few centuries in Assam, West Bengal and Nepal, and that is now restricted, that is now limited, that is only found in the swampy river. Swampy means that is muddy river place, rain forests of a few centuries where the animals are given place in Assam, West Bengal and Nepal. They are now found in Assam, West Bengal and Nepal. Was found in historic times from Peshawar. While in historical time these rhinoceros were found from Peshawar where the Mughal Emperor Humayun hunted it. It is in history that Humayun, the Mughal Emperor, hunted rhinoceros in Peshawar eastward across the Gangetic plain to Assam. Mughal Emperor Humayun hunted it eastward across the Gangetic plain to Assam. So these are the references that are found in history. But now these rhinoceros are limited. These are found only in the muddy river rainforests of a few centuries that are in Assam, West Bengal and Nepal.